Hello friends, welcome back to our new video. You are watching Stock Lovers TV. Today we are going to discuss about best debt-free stocks to invest in 2022. We are picking each one stock from each sector like Pharma, Auto, FMCG, IT, etc. Let's not delay. We'll start with first stock. Our first stock is like Divis Lab, which is in pharma sector. Divis Lab is engaged in manufacturing of advanced pharmaceutical ingredients, which is nothing but like APIs in and intermediates and etc. It has the market presence in 95 countries and approximately 14,000 of employees are working in Divis Lab. And it is one of the leading pharmaceutical companies in the world. Presently, Divis Lab earns 47% of revenue from the Europe, followed by America 23%, India 15%, Asia 11%, and 4% comes from rest of the world. With all these key highlights, we'll just look into the basic fundamental things. Divis Lab currently trading at 3,742 with the 52-week low of 3,365 rupees and the 52-week high of 5,425 rupees. Divis Lab is having the market cap of 99,329 crores with the stock PE value of 33%, 33 points, and the ROC of Divis Lab is 35%. And if you can see that return on equity for this Divis laboratory is 28%, which is fairly decent and good for the shareholders. And the book value is 442. Like the Divis lab stock price is trading approximately 8 to 9% of the book value, which is little concerns. And if you can see, CAGR for the 5 years is like 39%, and the profit growth within 5 years is 23%. And the major advantage is like it is zero debt. Means debt to equity is zero, which means it is the zero debt company, and this is one of the major pharmaceutical company in our Indian pharma industries. Moving on, our next stock is Bajaj Auto. In auto sector, we are discussing on Bajaj Auto. Bajaj Auto is the company of Bajaj Group, and it is a two-wheeler and three-wheeler manufacturing company. This Bajaj Auto exports to 79 countries across the world. Its headquarters is in Pune, India, and it has acquired 48% of KTM brand, which manufactures sports and super sports two-wheeler bikes. With this key highlight, we'll look into the basic fundamental things on Bajaj Auto. Like Bajaj Auto is currently trading at 4,002 with a 52-week low of 3,027 and a 52-week high of 4,555, which is like the current stock price is currently trading near the 52-week high. The market cap of the Bajaj Auto is like 115 crores with the stock PE value of 21%, 21 points. The Bajaj Auto is having the ROC of 23.4% and the return on equity is 19%. The book value of the Bajaj is 1032, and the Bajaj Finance is having the CAGR for 5 years of 16% and the profit growth for the 5 years is 6%. Moving on, next comes the FMCG sector. In FMCG sector, now all knows that ITC is the well known stock in the FMCG sector. Key highlights for the FMCG stock like this ITC Limited is it got established in 1910. ITC is the largest cigarette manufacturer and seller in the country. ITC operates in five business segments at present: FMCG cigarettes, FMCG others, hotels, paperboards. ITC is the leader in organized domestic cigarette market with a market share over of 80%. Like out of 100% in domestic cigarette market, around 80% share is held by this ITC Limited. And the ITC, where we are getting the revenue from. Like if you see the revenue breakup for the ITC Limited in FMCG, cigarettes, 45% of the revenue comes from cigarette and 28% of revenue comes from FMCG others. 4% of revenue comes from business and 13% of revenue comes from agri and 10% of revenue comes from papers and paperboard. These are the key highlight for the ITC stock. Now, if you can see the basic fundamentals, the ITC stock is currently trading at 298 with the 52-week low of 204 and the 52-week high of 300. And the market cap is like 3,600, 3,68,457 crores with a stock P value of 24 points and ROCE value of 33.6%. And it is giving a ROE of 24.8%, which is fairly good. Like return on equity for this ITC Limited is like 24%, and the book value of the ITC is like 50 rupees. And CAGR for this stock is 1%, and the profit growth for the last 5 years is 8%. And the major advantages like